Hi, this is Lilia and Lawrain here to discuss the Immersion retreats and the benefits and why you would come and what difference it's made to Lawrain during a year. Lorraine's the first person to repeat the Immersion retreat, which is exciting for me to see how she feels and the development, and she walked a very precarious journey in the last year since she was here with the loss of her husband and how the techniques helped her. But so now what I want to ask you, Lawrain, is the difference you saw from last year's retreat and to this year's retreat in terms of your learning and understanding.
Okay, well, I felt that this year's retreat was much more bespoke for me. Although that the food was the same, I did see that we didn't actually eat as much as what we did last year. I still wasn't hungry and the juices were fine and everything like that. The food is not a problem. Like, people say to me all the time, oh, but how can you cope without the food, or how can you cope without the booze or stuff like that? But once you're here, you just get on it right away, and that is the way it is. And so
you're never hungry, are you?
Never hungry. I mean, really. I mean, there's we can talk about what happens about that, but then the thing for me was I wanted more insight into the tools that I could use to get on with my grief. I was grieving. I still am grieving, but I'm not grieving the way I was. No chance, and the tools, the meditation tools, the releasing techniques, the emotion codes, for taking away trapped pain. I had such a pain in my back, and when I was doing the emotion codes, it was trapped emotion that was in my back. So we done an emotion code, and then we pinpointed it down to, it was all coming from when I was 49, which is, of course, is when David was diagnosed terminal and he died. So the body had went into shock, and I was storing the shock in my back.
Yeah.
So
did you? Because we did the emotion codes last year, but did you feel that you connected with it more?
I just felt much more open to doing them, Lilia.
Mm-hmm.
I think being on a second one really made me realise how important these tools are for my life to continue and grow from what's happened to me. Mm-hmm. They just made much more sense to me this year. Mm-hmm. They're not taught better this year, they're taught exactly the same, although your knowledge has just gone crazy since then. But
with Joe Dispenza, in case you haven't heard about Joe Dispenza.
But also as well, the passion that you have for what you do is, it comes through in your work, and you have to be passionate about letting go. And I am never going to hold on to another thing again.
Fantastic. And just for those of you that are maybe not aware about the power of the subconscious mind, which records everything that's ever happened in your life and also holds information from your ancestral lines, so we can have a lot of information in the body resonating out into the field that is no longer helpful for us. So what we do with it is two things. We let go of the past and we start to remap and fire and wire the brain in the direction we want to go, rather than the direction that we've been. Joe Dispenza, who's my guru at the moment that I'm studying with and I'm flying to London to see next week, he talks about that, where it's about fear-based thinking. We're living through the past. And I mean, how ridiculous is that, and how boring, and how we're creating the same old. We've got this phenomenal power to create, and we've got no idea the power of the potential. So yeah, for sure, it's great to hear Lorraine's take on, because obviously repeating the immersion is highly recommended, and I think you and I have talked about making an immersion for more advanced, because the more you learn, the more you want to learn. It just gets exciting by the hour almost, this stuff. So if you're interested, then please drop us a line, send us a message. We've got Immersion Ireland coming up on the 12th, the 5th till the 12th. In Carlingford, in beautiful medieval town in Ireland. I'm so excited to be bringing this to the Emerald Isle. We've got 4 places left on that one. Then I'm going to Scotland. There's a 4-day immersion at the stunning Portavadie Spa Marina on the shores of Lawrain. And then of course there'll be the next year's immersion in Malta, which will be in June next year, the next one. So if you're interested, please PM. Thanks, Lawrain.
You're welcome.